Now, as we've been mentioning, this is a disaster like our state has never seen. And state agencies are asking lawmakers for hundreds of millions of dollars to help in repairs, but it's probably going to take a lot more than that. Our Capitol reporter, Michael Hyland, is live in Raleigh. And Michael, our state lawmakers are coming tomorrow to actually address this need.
Right, and we still at this point have not seen all of the details of what's going to be in this bill that they're going to vote on tomorrow afternoon. But we do know some more now about what some of the most immediate needs are to respond to the storm. A crisis facing North Carolina that will impact the state long after this hurricane season ends.
And we're going to have to spend significantly to take care of our communities.
State lawmakers will come back to Raleigh Wednesday to vote on what's expected to be the first of several bills in response to Helene. We obtained this document from the Office of State Budget and Management that outlines hundreds of millions of dollars in requests just for the most immediate needs. That includes $250 million to create a Hurricane Helene fund that state officials say would give agencies flexibility and, quote, would increase transparency. There's also $150 million requested for damaged school buildings and technology, and $21 million for child care grants. State Senator Greg Meyer says the recovery will be a top priority in the budget for years.
I've heard from legislators in the eastern part of the state who have dealt with eastern hurricanes who have said this is worse than anything that they've dealt with.
State officials say they're still in the process of doing a damage and needs assessment that will take another few weeks. Election officials have asked for $2 million to help with making voting sites available.
The instruction we were given by our emergency officials, emergency management officials, was to consider if voting were needing to be taking place today, what would those facilities need in order to be functioning?
School leaders are also asking to make sure employees get paid despite schools being closed, and for flexibility with the school calendar.
It really is going to be an enormous challenge for our local school leaders.
Republicans have also talked about taking action to ensure that people can still vote, but it's not clear what the language around that will be in this bill. They are still working to learn more about what it's going to take to respond to this storm, but no, they're going to have to probably come back here more than once this year to pass further legislation. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.